Hear your story.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, culture's a feeling to me more than something very tangible. And I think we take veterinary students, I think relief vets would know this too, we take veterinary students through, from distributed learning programs, they go through 14 different clinics. And they know, they're the best person to ask, and relief vet would probably be too. When you walk in, what does it feel like? How do people get along? What are the behavioral standards in that practice? And it doesn't have to be the same practice to practice, but it has to be, like you said, somewhere that people want to go. They want to drive to work. We do a satisfaction survey for our whole team every year. It's incredibly extensive, and one of the questions says, what would we be doing differently so that you would love driving to work every day? Like those types of questions, and then we do whatever they say for that. But for us, our culture improved when we created behavioral standards, like true behavioral standards. We sat as a team and we went through what does that look like in our practice, and so we have 2 pages of I statements that they have to initial each one when we hire them, and we go over them again. And they really help with correction too, to remind somebody. You can bring somebody in and say, hey, can you read number 4? That has their signature on it. And then say that interaction with Mrs. Brown this morning, and they just immediately like, oh yeah, you're right, yeah. And I think that's helped us create a culture that we want as a team, and it was very collaborative how we did that. And those behaviors, that behavioral contract that we have is, there are people who have chosen not to work for us because of it, and that's fine. They're doing great somewhere else, but it was great to not bring them in to our culture because these are the standards that we wanted to have. But I, again, think it's much more of how I feel when I walk in the building, how my team feels when they walk in, how clients feel when they walk in.
Awesome. Stacey, I'm going to switch the topic.